So how do you get to test QueueMetrics? We try to make it very easy. So you can to add QueueMetrics to your PBX, you usually follow a very simple procedure. The first is adding a repository, the automatic system that works with basically any asterisk-based package all of them are based on CentOS. You basically add your repository. You're going to find this. Something I was forgetting to tell you is that I'm going to go quickly in this part, meaning that after this presentation, I'm going to send you the slides, and you're going to find everything here. So don't worry if I'm going too fast here. So with automatic installation, that's usually the case. You basically type 2 lines in your PBX, and you get QueueMetrics downloaded and installed. Then we suggest getting a free demo key for QueueMetrics. It's completely free. We don't tell you that QueueMetrics is the perfect solution for you. Don't take our word for this. Test drive it in your own environment and see if that's okay. So basically, you go to the QueueMetrics website and get a demo key for 30 days. That is basically unlimited, so you can do anything you want with it. When you first log in, after the installation phase is through, you connect to your system, accept the license terms, you log in as demo admin with a default password, and you should really change this. Then what you should be doing is to import data from the underlying system. You can do usually from the setup wizard by selecting single machine EMI or the configuration files. You load the current configuration, and then you need to tell the system who is going to work with this. Basically, QueueMetrics has 2 different concepts that are used and that are important to understand. The first is the concept of an agent. An agent is a way that QueueMetrics uses to map people to the codes that are actually produced at the PBX level. So an agent usually has an agent code, they have a name, they have a supervisor, they belong to a group, they work on a set of queues and things like this. A user is somebody who is connected to QueueMetrics. So very often agents are also users. But in QueueMetrics these concepts are separate, meaning that you can decide very explicitly who is going to do what, and with a high level of control. So in order to have people connect, you first define them as an agent. So basically you create their agent code like agent 400 here, you enter a name, and you don't need to do anything else for the moment. Then you're going to go to the queues, and tell agents and tell your queues, the queues on QueueMetrics, on which agents are going to work on which queue. You can see from here that you can have multiple levels on a queue. And that's what we call the levels, and in asterisk I usually refer to as penalties. And then you're going to create users. When you create a user for an agent, especially, remember to set the class to agents. You're basically going to define a login that is going to be the same as the agent code that you define, the password you want to, a name, and the class as agents. With this, people are going to be able to connect to QueueMetrics. So, what does this mean? What happens when they try and connect? Let's see.